Hello guys, and welcome to your third GameMaker tutorial. This tutorial will be about movement for the third time. Let's start by creating a ball. We'll make the ball bounce between two blocks, and each time it bounces on the block, one of the blocks, it gains 10% speed, and at the speed of 32 pixels per game second will make it so that's the max speed. It won't gain any more speed. So let's continue by doing sprite ball. A red one. Oops. Center the origin. I will explain what center the origin is later in other tutorials if I haven't already. Oh, just make it completely black. Apply the sprite ball on the ball object and create another object for the object block. We'll put nothing in the object block except for the sprite that we apply. So, and let's create a room. Let's turn the background white, and let's put out the blocks so that they face each other. Go into object ball, and here we set in the create event we want the ball, which is in between the blocks. Hold down Alt in order to ignore the grid that's on the map. This is the grid. So press down Alt and then put out your just left click to put your object wherever you want. Make sure the object is in between the two blocks and the blocks are facing each other. So we want the we want the ball to travel to the right or to the left at the create event in order to be able to collide with this one or that one, so it can reverse in the horizontal axis. So in the create event, we'll make so that it travels to the right at a speed of 5, and when it collides with the object block, it reverses in the horizontal axis. So this is pretty neat, right? And let's create a code in order to make it so it gains 10% speed. So let's set if h speed, which is horizontal speed, the speed on the horizontal axis. Let's drag this down a bit. So if horizontal speed is smaller than 31, and those two symbols together means and, so you can have two statements and both of them has to be true. So if horizontal speed is smaller than 31 and h speed is larger than negative 31. What this means, then wait, I'll just write out the code first. I'll explain everything soon. So what this means is if horizontal speed is smaller than 31, so 31 will be the maximum speed. Oh wait, I did say 32 at the beginning of the tutorial. So if horizontal speed is smaller than 31, then and then if horizontal speed is bigger than negative 32. Why negative? Well, because the horizontal axis has two directions. It has one to the right and one to the left. The one to the left has negative integers, and the one to the right has positive integers. So if it's larger than negative 32, which is 31, negative 30, negative 29, and so on, then execute this piece of code. Else ignore this. Else it will ignore this. So what this means is that the h speed, the horizontal speed, will gain 10%, a tenth of the whole. So times equals 1.1. So if you remember math class from school, this shouldn't be a problem. So let's try it out, shall we? This is the second time I make this tutorial. The first time the sound was messed up. So it's kind of hard to see at the beginning, but 10% will increase by time. So you see it increases in speed, 10% each time. It's hard to see the 10% amount, but you see? And I don't think it increases anymore, and we can make sure that we see that. So let's create another object, and let's name this object draw. This will have no sprite, since this object will only draw the amount of horizontal speed that the ball has on the map, so we can see the actual speed. So in draw event, let's put out this action, draw a variable, and the variable we want to draw is object ball dot h speed, so the horizontal speed of the object ball, and where 150 and 150 on the x and y axis. Where's that? Well, that's about here somewhere. And where can I see that? Well, here you have the x and the y values of where the mouse is. And let's put out the object draw. You can put it out anywhere on the map, it will still draw it here. And let's play this. You see it becomes negative because it's traveling to the left, and now it becomes positive. Cool, huh? It sure does increase by 10%. And 32 should be the maximum, around 32. Somewhere around 32. So yes, why did it reach 33? Well, when it was at 29, I think it gained 10%, and 10% of 29 will be larger than 33, or will it? 10% of 29 is 2.9. Yes, it will be larger than 32. So there you have it. Thank you guys for watching, and remember to subscribe. There will be a lot more tutorials in the future.